I'm Simon Chapman from Lancaster, England, and we're in China trying to walk up the Burmese border in a mountain range called Gaoligong Mountain. I've got a fair amount of experience with this sort of thing, but not in China. We've got Dave, who's usually behind the camera. He lives in China at the moment, so I suppose he translates for me. We've got Alang, who's a redoubtable Chinese explorer who knows Yunnan and knows Tibet and things quite well, as far as I know. And we've got Ian, who's along for the ride and trekking with us. What we've done is we've flown to Peking, then flown on to Kunming, which is the capital city of Yunnan, the southwest province. Then we've got 8 hours of bus. And the really interesting bit started when we immediately got off the bus at Baoshan, the town near the border, and we hired a taxi minibus. Immediately we're off the highway. The highway, in fact, was under construction, so we had to literally drive off it and drive down muddy tracks and virtually getting bogged down and stopping every once in a while construction crews are busy trying to dig things up. Eventually we got down to the Nujiang River, and Nujiang's got this fantastic gorge. It's only crossed in a few places, but people go across on zip lines, but the bridge across there was quite the thinnest bridge I've ever seen. It was just some metal wires with sort of like steel planking laid across. We drove across that and we continued up the Nujiang Valley until we hit a landslide, and at that point the driver said maybe 4 kilometres to go, so we took everything out and we just walked. There was another landslide and we just walked and walked and walked. It was fairly hot, but it was on a road, and we got to this village. Behind us are the mountains of Gaoligong Mountain, and we've got a very, very old guide, a 79-year-old guide, who's going to take us up in a sort of wreckage, see what the jungle's like, spend a couple of nights out there, maybe hammock under the night, look for monkeys, look for the jungle stuff, just get used to the jungles, carry fairly light packs. The idea is then, in a couple of days' time, we will climb over Gaoligong Mountain and we will trek to a town called Chengchong. And then in the longer term, we will carry on back into Gaoligong Mountain and carry on following the Nujiang River and the Gaoligong Mountain range, and we'll follow it north, maybe about 100 or 150 kilometres, then start trekking again. And by that time we're starting to really get quite Himalayan, so we'll have moved really out of the jungle into Himalayan foothills. I mean, this is Himalayan foothills, but this is hot and jungly, but then we'll be starting to go more into what you'd think of somewhere like Nepal or northern India, eventually ending up somewhere near Tibet. But as Tibet's out of bounds, not going into Tibet itself.